morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. It is May the 4th and it is a beautiful day right now, but I think it's going to turn ugly probably around 12 to 2 o'clock. We got a bad line of storms that's going to come through, pretty severe. We're at a risk 3 for our area, which is pretty high. 5 is the highest you can go. And then we got another round that's coming between 2 and 8 o'clock tonight. So hopefully it won't be too bad, but it's gonna be a lot of wind, possible tornadoes, so we'll hope for the best. But anyway, what I'm out here doing, I'm out here at a farm. This is where PA spent like a month, and he was working on this fence. And this is an electric fence. Got 2 right there, and then 1 offset. I don't know, we put it up. Hopefully it's gonna keep some hogs out of here and maybe deter some deer from trying to jump it. But it was out here originally, so we repaired it and got it back working. Got a solar panel, battery. But it is a really strong electric fence, so do not touch. What I'm out here doing is, I got a little chance before the rain, and as you can see, the weeds are growing up on the fence and they're starting to touch the wire, and we really just have not been able to get out here and spray it. It has just been so wet, but I came out here to see how wet it is. It rained last night out here, but I think I can spray it. It's not too bad, and that was the whole reason for coming out here. I can come out here with my rogator and hang my boom over this fence all the way around a lot quicker than trying to hook some kind of tractor up and do it the other way. I can come out here and have it done in 30 minutes. It's actually 2 fields. This is one, and then there's another one across the woods, but I can do it. It's not too wet. May rut up in some spots, but we're going to disc this field and rebed it anyway, so I'm gonna spray it. So I'm gonna head back to the shop, get my sprayer ready, and we'll get to spraying. Made it to the last field. It is extremely muddy, but this place is always muddy. It is dark prairie mud, and stays wet. So I'm rutting up just a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, we got a lot to do. We got to come in here and fix this land too. We'll have to come in here with our disc and disc it twice, and then we'll hopefully run the bedder over it, and then that'll be it. But it's got to be bedded. Hasn't been bedded in about 3 years. So the beds have pretty much gotten flat, so we got to fix them back up and basically get some tall beds out here to get the cotton's gonna be out here, get the cotton out of the water. But all I'm doing is going around right here. See that little electric fence goes all the way around the property, and I'm just hanging my boom over it and just spraying to keep the weeds down, because they're starting to grow up taller than the fence and they're touching the wire and trying to ground out the wire and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So I'll lap this and then we'll take it back to the shop. But whew, just looking at all this land, we have got a lot to do in a short amount of time. Got a nozzle choked up. May have just been mud. I think that's our problem. That was the problem. That chunk of mud just hitting right on that nozzle where the solution comes out. I'd say it's pretty muddy. got through. Now we're headed back to the shop. PA is gonna kill me. I just realized that I told him the wrong type of brushes to put in where the C plates are on the planter. I accidentally told him the wrong brush. So what that means is he's got to take back off all the hoppers off both planters and open them back up and get down in there where the C plate is and change out a little bitty brush. But oh well, I made a mistake. And he's not going to be real happy when I tell him that his electric fence out there at the farm I was just spraying, one field, probably about 70% of that field the wire is down. There's a huge creek on the back side of that place and it goes into the Alabama River, and when we get all these big rains and floods, all that backwater gets into that field and it's pretty much destroyed that fence. But he's not gonna be happy with me. I told him I was gonna have to give you some bad news.
He's going to get them for me.
He's not happy. I had it wrong. These are the right brushes. I mean, these are the ones for cotton. It's got a little bitty piece on the end. That is for not just cotton, but just for 2-heel drop, for one 2 seed drop for cotton at one time. Call it 2-heel drop. That is the right brush. I thought that was for beans. And this is the right one right here. That is the right one for corn, soybeans, anything singulated. Any crop that drops 1 seed at a time, that's the right brush. Got it now, programmed. Kidding. This is not the same tractor. This is the other 8320. Can you believe this? More battery trouble. But has this one been cranking up though? Oh my God. Well, those are some fancy cables you got. I like those blue cables. More battery problems. We did find out that Dad charged the 2 batteries overnight, and then he put a crank test, like I said in the last video that you should have watched. But ended up one of the batteries was bad. So I don't know if that was totally the whole problem, but he did have a bad battery. So They swapped that out today, so we'll see what happens. But this one over here, I don't know what in the world is going on with that planter tractor now. Crazy.
Alright. Josh. Yeah, Josh is scratching my truck.
Getting a little rain. I don't know if you can tell, but off in the distance, back toward that hill, it's a band of rain coming over that hill. Anyway, I think it's mostly going to stay that way. Well, I don't know. It's coming across here now. Anyway, first rain of the day, but I don't think there's much to this one, and I think some more is coming later, but so far we've been pretty much dry. Never mind. That's why I'm not a weatherman. I was actually coming over here to check 2 of these fields to see if we can start planting some soybeans, and we could have till just a second ago, till this happened. So we're getting a pretty good little shower right now. So soybean planting, not today. Touched up 2 little fields of corn in between these little rains. It rained probably just enough, like I said, over in the valley to shut down the soybean planting, but it was ready. The land was ready. We weren't quite ready. So PA, he's been still tinkering around with his planter, getting it ready. I think he's taking it down to the gin to fill it up with seed, because I don't see him here. So we'll head down there and help him get filled up with soybean seed, and then also we got to put in what we're putting in furrow, which is totally different from the cotton and the corn. So he doesn't know what to put in, so we'll fill him up with seed, then I'll show him what to put in the tank, what we're going to be putting in furrow, and y'all will see. And I got chemical showing up. Alright, I found him down here, filling up with seed. And what y'all need to look at before I get over here, you need to pay attention to PA. And look what he has wrapped around his head. Never seen this before. We did not teach him to do this, but he's wearing the little remote around his head, and that little remote turns the seed. It tells the conveyor to turn on, which dumps the seed down in the planter, and you cut it like a little key fob. You can cut it on and off. But he's wearing it around his head. Y'all will see. It is hilarious. Well guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We are ready to go planting beans tomorrow. We are actually sitting on go. So I haven't gotten any rain that's gonna keep us from planting tomorrow yet, but there is another front that's coming through supposedly late this afternoon into tonight. So we'll see what happens there. But if not, we should be planting beans tomorrow. So it's gonna be it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thanks guys, see ya.